welcome to those of you that may be watching this. The first part of this build is going to be... Get past the beginning of these. It's going to be the space shuttle itself. So let's get started. Need a tray or something. No, we just don't do this. Hopefully I don't lose any on the floor. Okay, this L piece goes under here. I need one more of those. There we go. Okay, now I need like one more of these, but the opposite direction. It's gonna go here with a gray 1x6. And then this in the other direction can go there. This one goes on this side. And then some of these, I don't know what they're called. Dark gray 2x3 plate goes up here, and then some beige or tan or whatever you want to call them pieces. Okay, and then a big plate, 4x looks like 12. Then a big white plate. Some blue pieces, that's interesting. Let's see, where's the other one? There you are. And these big boys. Oh, that's interesting. Look how that piece fits into there. I don't know if you can see this. It's pretty smart. I just need one more. There it is. That's clever. Then some more triangle pieces, angles. There we go. Big triangles, somewhat large, and then gold studs. Or these tan. These are tan. Looking good so far. Hold on, this stud is weird. It's got a hole in it. Get a different one. There we go. white elves. And then a tan 2x2 plate. One of those, and then the other side, and then shorter ones. There we go, there's one, and then one more. Oh, it's right there. Okay, and then 4 grills. Three and 4. 2 black 1x1 plates. I'll get those in a second. Here's one. This guy likes hiding. There it is. Okay. 2 of these big boys right there. Okay. And then sticker time. Except I already got all the sticker pieces. That goes right there. Oh, come on, where is it? Here it is, right in front of my face. That is the wrong direction. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then add some more plates. It's one of these weird triangle ones. I was just finding them all a second ago. Where'd they go? There we go, there's one. Boom. Boom. And then a 2x2 plate. There we go. Done. Next step. 1x4. America. Okay. Need another 2x2, 2x4 plate. Whoops. And another 1x4 plate. There we go. Okay. Another one of these weird guys that don't like to be found. But this one's backwards. Perfect. And then a 1x2 plate. And then another one of these goofy triangle plates. Perfect. Next step. 2 more of those. And a square. So we'll get that square for now, put it there. Where's these goofy looking triangles? There's one. Beautiful. There's the other one. Oh, it just looks so like smooth. It's amazing. Oh, I forgot this piece on this side. Let's do that real quick. And that one for this side. Just need the 2x2 plate. Where are you? There it is. Okay. And then more big triangle pieces. Very large ones. Next page. The dark gray? No, those are black. That's weird. It looks like they ran out of black ink or something because it looks dark gray, but it's supposed to be black. So, that's weird. And 2 blue pieces. Ooh, getting stuck to the plate. Very nice, very nice. Okay. It says bag 2, but we don't have any bags, so just a sign that we're making progress. Which is kind of obvious, because, you know, that's a spaceship. That doesn't make any sense, what I just said. I'm not going to worry about it, though. 1x4 brick. There we go. And then 2 more of those plates. There's 1. 1 more. There we go. And these goofy guys. And then a circle with a hole in it. It's like a donut. Then 2 more gray. There's another one of those. That's dark gray. That is the wrong color. There we go. Right in front of my face. Once again. Next step. 2 1x4 bricks. There's one. Where's the other one? There, oh, it's right there. My goodness. Okay. That goes up here. Boom, bop. And then more goofy pieces. A 2x6 plate with holes in it, and then 4 1x2 plates. Top, bottom, top, bottom, and then a black circle with a rod with a sphere on the end. Pop that on there. That's a weird piece. And then 2 black plates. Okay. 1, 2, and 4 of these for each. No, we only need 1. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Add one of these goofy pieces. Look at that. Weird. Oh, I'm actually supposed to put them on upside down. Even weirder. And then we just stick that right there. Why? Why? Why Lego? Take a piece that says USA or just US. Stick it on there. Boom. Alright, 2 studs, light gray. Or blue gray, I guess. Let me stick them back on there. Blue gray studs. There's 1. There's 2. Perfect. 2 gray bricks. 2x4. Classic Lego. One by one bricks, not studs. Or plates. Bricks. Where's another one? There we go. Nope, that's different. That's the piece we're looking for. And then a 2x3 plate. Goes there in the middle. And then 2x2 with only half the studs on top. 2 1x1 cylinders, black, pop on right here. Are they supposed to look like boosters or something? If so, they're very small. Okay. Getting into some complicated stuff. Weird red piece. And then a 3-stud pin. Black brick with a round 1x2 plate with a 2x2 tan plate on top. And then a white 2x2 plate with only half the studs. Where is it? Bruh. Where is it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's right there. It's ridiculous. And then a 1x2 black plate, round, of course, because I like the round plates. Stick that on top. Perfect. And then 1x2 white clip plates, plates with clips. There's another one. Stick that on. Oh, we gotta make 2 of the same thing, but opposite. That's fun. One of these, one of those. Okay. And then a white angle plate thingy. Like that. And a white 1x4 plate. Smooth plate. Flat. Oh, and almost forgot our tan piece, which looks gold in the instructions for some reason. And then a 2x2 right angle piece, and then stick that on right there. Yep. Perfect. Now I just do it again, but backwards. Where is it? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And these 1x2 tan plate. 1x4 white smooth plate. Don't know what these ones are called, but that's where it goes, is on there. And then once again, stick it on right there. And then we need these goofy pieces, 2 of them. Stick them on Perfect. Very nice. Okay. That there. And then 2 more of these white L pieces. And then 1x2 white plates with clips. There's one. Come on. Where'd you go? Put this one on before I lose it somehow. Right, like that. Ah, it's right there. Perfect. What? Going on top of the other ones. And then 2 1x2 plates. Come on. There we go. And then a 2x2 blue-gray plate. Right there. One by 2 black clips. Stick that on top. And then 2 tan. There we go, 2 of these guys. Stick those on. And we're getting some plating on the sides. That's pretty cool. If I can find the pieces. There's 1. There's 2. Those go like this. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and then we just need to do that on this side. Where is the other one? Where hidest ye? There we go. Finally. Okay, fantastic. Moving on. Next page. We need more of those? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll manage. There's one. There we go. Yay me. Oh wait. I see. It said to do it on this side, but I accidentally did it for 2, which is on actually on the next page. So I don't need to do that. That works. That's upside down. There we go. Where's the other one? It goes on top. That one as well. Okay, got those on. One by 4 plate, a 2 by 4 plate, and this weird goofy piece, and then another 2 by 4 plate, flip it, and then a 2 by 2 slope with studs on the bottom. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay, stick that on right there, perfect. If you're just joining now, or a little bit ago, this is only the first part, the smaller part. It's going to get a lot bigger. But, yeah, it's a 2-part thing. Just to let you know. That is the wrong piece. That is a weird spot to put those, but that'll have to do, because that's what it says in the instructions. Okay, next page. A 1 by 8. Those are 1 by 6. Where's a 1 by 8? There's 1. I only need 1, so that's perfect. And then black bricks. 2 by 2s. Let's go on this side. And then 1 by 2 dark gray wiggly bricks. That's what I'll just call them, because I don't know what they're called. And then a half cylinder. That is a weird looking piece. Where is it? Here's one. That is goofy. Where is the other one? There it is, right in front of my face. Okay, and then 1x2s. Pop those on. Am I missing something? Yes, I am. I have to do this part first. Ew. Detours. Where is it? Come on. Come on. There we go. And then white 1x2 plates. There you are. Okay. 2 1x6 plates. A 10 with a white 1x2 with a 2x2 slope and a where is it? It's a 2x2 light gray plate with the hinge things on the bottom. There it is. It's already got the thing attached. That works. Add that on top. Bend it slightly and then put it where? Oh, I put this on upside down or backwards. Okay. Now we're getting some interesting angles on here. That's cool. Ended up taking a bit longer for dinner than expected to, so, well, I'm back now. So let's get back into it. Resume building. Alright, let's see if that's actually working. Fantastic, okay. We're back online. Let's go. Alright, we were building this guy right here. Where is it? Back on after 2 hours and I'm already struggling. Man, we're making so much progress too. Come on. Now we need the tilty piece, wherever that is. Man, really don't want to be found today, do they? I don't understand why this is so hard. Make yourself known. I swear, when I find it, it's gonna be like somewhere super obvious, like right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's fine. All right. Let's just move past that. Pretend that didn't happen, because it didn't. It didn't happen. If it did, that'd be really embarrassing. If I had just missed it the entire time. Okay. Good to go. Got more fancy angles on this. Next step. Thank goodness. It's been 2 hours since we finished this step. So let's... Yeah. It's great. Very good, very good. Okay, more sticker pieces. Dump that out. Stickers, and then 90-degree panel thingies. Stick that on the other side, of course. No, I was right the first time. Then we take the other one, find another one of those pieces that doesn't want to be found yet again. I've learned that it's really hard to find white pieces on a white table. I might have to change that later on. Where are you? Oh, it's right there. Man, sometimes I really hate... I won't say hate, because Lego's amazing, but sometimes it really annoys me. Like a lot. Okay. There we go. Need some white 90-degree pieces. There we are. Great, great, great. 1x4 and 1x6. Put that up here. And then 6 1x2 brick slope things. It's the only way I can describe them right now. 2, 3, 4. Five. 6. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those, and then 2 slope pieces. Very nice. And then do it again. It's just how it's going to be. Very frequently. Where is the other piece? There it is. Okay. Now we get fancy with the fancy triangle 2x3, 2x2 piece. See, it's very complicated stuff. I need a light gray stud. There it is. Fantastico. Goes on this side. Right there. And then we do it backwards for the other side. Light gray stud. Blue gray. Whatever. Technically speaking, it's blue gray. Technically speaking, nobody cares. Why is this so aggravating? It? Oh, it's right there. It's just upside down. Oh, never mind. That's the wrong angle. It's backwards. Put that over there so we don't have to go through that frustration again. Okay. Where are you? Just gonna be like that, huh? Just gonna be like that. Oh, I know what the problem is. I have this piece is the wrong piece. I'm supposed to be using the other direction. So really this was the right piece in the first place. It's also complicated. I'm not smart enough for this. Alright. Bag 3. There we go, there's that piece. And then a blue-gray clip thing with the clip thing on it. Very specific of me, I know. And then another 1x2. And a 2x2 brick slope with a 1x2 plate on it. Very nice, very nice. And then a 1x2 with a clip. Okay. There we go. And then this weird 1x2 plate with a vertical plate. If I can find it. There it is, right in front of my face. And then that goes right here. It's clipped in and clips down. Very nice. Okay, 2 of these. Yes, the short ones, very short. There's 2, just like me, short. Put those on. Okay, 2x2 plate, 1x2 plate, put them together. Stick them on there. Oh shoot, I put these in the wrong spot. Oh, how do I get those off? Oh, shoot. Oh, guess we're pulling the whole thing off. Oh, shoot. I'm just making it worse. Okay, that whole thing's coming out. Okay. Let's try this again. Back up a step. There we go. That looks right. Right? Yeah. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Flip that. Fantastic. Okay, we are back on track, doing the right thing, not screwing up. Again, will not for the rest of the time. So we're building this space shuttle for sure. 1x1s with clips. I need 6 of those. I have 3, 4, 5, and why? Why? Why is it so hard? Okay. There it is. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and then we need a bunch of these 1x3 L pieces. They're like plates, but they're L's. And I need 8 of them. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 8? Where's number 8? Oh, I just picked it up and set it down because I didn't realize it. Okay, pop those on. Fantastic, facing the right direction, because there will be no more mistakes made. None. 0. This will be a mistake-free zone. Okay, perfect. And then bright red pieces, because the space shuttle is bright red. Pop those on. And then 2x2 L's. Alright, 2x3 bricks. We are cooking now. No more mistakes, I'm telling you. Blue on top. Let's go. 2 1x2 white plates. Right here. So easy. 1x4 light gray. And 2 1x1 bricks. Which are right here. And right here, pop those on. Fantastic. Okay, 2x3, 1x2. These little fin thingies, triangles. Because I'm in geometry, I know my shapes. Just kidding, I'm not. I hate math. 2 by 2. 2 by 4. No, it's actually a 2 by 3. That could have been a terrible mistake. And we don't do those anymore. 1 by 2. What is this thing? Okay. Now we add another chunk. Red, weird piece. Dark, gray. Piece that doesn't want to be found. You think you're so sneaky. You're not. Because I'm going to find you. Aha! Right there. Red, dark gray. And then 2 by 2 light gray clip thing. No, the blue goes on first. Blue 2 by 2, then gray 2 by 2, and then weird gray 2 by 2. Perfect. Shoulda bing, shoulda boom, shoulda bop. Stick that on top. Hey, that rhymes. I should go into poetry, guys. Perfect. And then another blue 2 by 2 on top. 2 by 2 on top. And then smack that right on the front. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. It has a nose cone now. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then 2 weird red bricks. And then weird triangles, because they can't be simple. They have to be extra complicated. So weird triangle with a triangle with another triangle. And that goes up here. And then other side weird triangle with a triangle and a triangle. Because triangles are the strongest shape and they're aerodynamic. And then weird 2 by 3 by 3, 3 by 2 bricks, angled triangles. They really like their triangles, don't they? Pop those on the front. Fantastic. How's this staying on? Can this just like pop off? No, it can't. Okay. 1 by 6. 2 by 2. 90-degree angle plates. 2 by 2 blue plate. A black 1 by 2. And another black 1 by 2. Fantastic. Okay. Then a white brick slope thing. 2 of those. Short ones go on top. Need 1 more. Where are you? There you are. Perfect. Okay. And then a black 2 by 2 plate. And then a big white arch. And that goes on top right here. There, it's kind of rocket shaped now. More rocket shaped. Let me take this guy and its twin, and then a 1 by 4 brick, and smack those on top. Boom. And then a black 2 by 2 slope, and then 2 bright blue bricks, because we need more of those. Fantastic. Okay. 2 by 2 black and a 2 by 2 white. Where are you? Perfect. 2 of those. One on that side, one on the other. Conceal the blue. And then another black 2x2. And then a white 1x2 plate with an angled slope. Angled 2x2 slope, which is right here. Can't tell which angle that is. That goes on this side. Yes, yes. Okay. And then black 2x2, angled white slope, and then a white 1x2 panel goes on the other side. Fantastic. We are getting really close. More black 1x2s. No, actually. White 90-degree angles. Okay, that goes there. 1x2 smooth panel. And then another right angle. 1x2, and then a smooth angled slope that goes right on this side. Boom, look at that. Fantastic. And then the windshield, or windscreen, whatever you want to call it. I'll tell you. It's like, that's going to be the easiest piece to find. There's no way of losing that, right? Okay. Black 1x2, and then the roof cover piece with a white 1x2. Pop that on, and look at that. The front is looking so good right now. Okay. 2 black, goofy looking angle pieces to finish off the nose cone. Just about. And then we take a black 1x2, wherever it is. There's not that many pieces left. Then why is this so hard? Okay. It's gotta be under something. Take all the big pieces, scoot these out of the way. Spread these out a little bit. Okay, so we are missing a piece. I know, terrible. I think what I'm gonna have to do is go into the other room and find another piece out of our bins of stuff. So I will be back in a few minutes. Probably less than a few minutes, hopefully. Can I charge this? Alright, be right back. Alright, I got it. Let's go. Now we can continue our building. Let's go. Perfect. Fantastic. Skibbity, one might say. If you're a Gen Alpha. Okay. Then we need the gray, kind of dome looking piece. This guy. Pop that on. Just like that. That's the nose cone. Beautiful. Alright. Now we go for the big, like, dock side opening doors. Have those over here. So the NASA one goes on right here first. Great. Nice, nice, nice. Then 2 blank ones. Perfect. And then one that says Enterprise, because this is the Space Shuttle Enterprise. Oh. That looks like a space shuttle now. Fantastic. Alright, a 1x4 will go on top. And then a 1x8. Great. Great, great. Alright, now the other side. This time, Enterprise goes at the front. Oh wait, it was at the front on the other side. And then 2 blank. 1 more blank. And the NASA logo one. Then once again we add the 1x4 plate. Oh, this is not want to be friends. Come on, there we go. And then the 1x8 plate. Fantastic, that looks so good. But we are not done yet. We will need to add the tail fin and the rocket boosters, because this thing is supposed to fly, you know, not crash and burn like some other spaceships. Where's the other piece? Come on. We don't have this many pieces left. Okay, and then the gray, dark or black 2x2 vertical thing. And then that's an upside down one. We didn't want a not upside down. There we go. This guy. This guy. A 1x2 black plate with rounded edges. And then a 1x2 slope white. And then this clippy thing on the side. And then another clippy thing. Along with a 1x2 light gray stud. And another light gray stud. And then 2 1x3 black plates. Are they black or dark? No, they're black. Okay, but they aren't here. Come on. What? Why are they missing? Or am I just super blind? Super blind, probably. Well, looks like we're going back searching again for the missing pieces. Abraham K8P, thanks for the comment. Lego sets do I have? That's a good question. 1, 2, 3. Probably around 15 or 20. I don't think you'll be watching this right now, so I will message you back and let you know. So, fantastic. All right, we're about to go searching for pieces again. This time, I'm gonna bring you with me. See how well that's gonna work if we're gonna stay connected. Hopefully, we do not lose connection. Nope. How am I missing these pieces, man? Oh. Got some TNT, if you need any of that. It's a 1x4. Alright, let's check some other bins. Aha, there we go. That's our first one. We need just one more. go through and sort all these Legos at some point. Nope. We already looked through there. Let's go to the other side. Lego boat. That's cool. Nope. More TNT. No. Looks suspiciously like a Cybertruck. Ew. Man, how many TNT do we have? It's kind of crazy. Nothing. Ooh, a 1x2. It's not what we need, is it? Garbage. Come on, second to last bin. Okay, gotta be in here. Why do we have a jail? What the heck is this? These guys in there. A wall. And the windshield car. A car made of windshields. That's crazy. Well, it's not in here. We have one more spot we can check. Check this bin real quick. No! It's a 1x3, but it's not a smooth plate. It's just a regular one. This bag. This is a really weird piece. It has like a serial number on it. It's not gonna focus, is it? I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before. Oh, because it's Mega Blocks, that's why. You. Check in here one more time. There's so many 1x2 plates. But I need a 1x3. Oh, it's too long. Okay. I have another bin of pieces I could look through. It doesn't have a whole lot, but it's worth a shot, so let's head back that way. Let's plug you back in. There we go. Looking good. Okay. Well, at least we got one, which is better than nothing. Put that on for now, and then I will grab this bin down here. spring-loaded shooters. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Should stick some of those on this space shuttle, make it a bomber plane. And there's more. Well, unfortunately, I can't find the piece, so I think we might have to take it from the other half of the set, the plane. I don't know if there will be a black one, because there's not much black in that thing. It's mostly white. Hold on, let me pull up the instructions real quick. It's right over here. Yeah, if we look at that, there's not a lot of black. I don't think there's going to be any black pieces, any black plates like that on here, so... Yeah, I don't know what to do about this. I think what we're going to have to do is it going to fit with the... Hold on a second. What about the base that's used to hold up the whole thing? There's a 1x3 plate right there. The base is less important, so it probably doesn't matter as much if it's missing one, and we can just find one later. So let's just do this and move on, because I don't want to work. I don't want to wait any longer. No more mistakes. No more issues. No more problems. Just a 2x2 slope. Let's get back into it. And then that pops right on the back here. Pretty handy. Okay, and then two 1x1 cones. Fantastic. Just pop in right there. And then, oh, this is very interesting. So, these all pop on here like this. That's pretty sweet. There we go. Now it's rocket propelled. Now it's not just floating around, gliding around. And then we put on the wheels. That's fun. Okay. Right there. Right there, and right there. Great. Alright. Now the back fin. We're so close on the space shuttle. 1x3. More triangles, of course. Can't escape the triangles. 1x2. It's actually a 1x1, but it's 3 tall, or 2 tall. And then another triangle on top. Gotta love those triangles. And then another 1x2 that's actually 2. A 1x2. Wait, a 1x1x2. Just go with that. And then 2 white 1x1s. And then pop that on top. And we are so close. 1x2. 1x1. 1x2 slope. And then another 1x1. Come on, don't be missing. No, it's right there. Okay, thank goodness. Don't want to have to go searching again. And then this weird guy, and then a 1x3, and then another 1x1, and then a 1x2 with the connecting clip. Boom. And then another 1x3. And then another 1x3. Man, this is going to be a pain to take apart if I do that in the future. I mean, technically I've already taken it apart once already, but I don't remember if it was a pain or not. I'm sure it was. Stick that on the back. And then black angle piece thingy, and then a black 1x6, and then a black 1x4. Alright, last thing. Boom! It's done. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh, look at this. Hold on, let me turn on this light. Let's do it right. There we go. Look at this thing. That is beautiful. And this is like the smallest part of this whole set so far. It opens up too. That's sweet. You can put stuff inside there. So when it's attached to the plane, this part comes off. There's another piece that goes on this so that when it's flying, it's more aerodynamic, you know. Creates less drag. And then also the wheels come off and will also go in here so that it has room for the clips that are up here and down here for it to actually attach to the plane. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do next is do the part that attaches to the back here instead of the boosters, because this just pops off like that. And then I think that will be it for this stream, and then the next part will be building the massive 747 or 757 plane. It's huge. Let's do that. Oh, I got so much crap back here. Okay. That's what all the rest of these pieces are, is for that back cover. Yep, so that's what we're building next. Let's get into it. Black 1x2 brick with the hole in it, and then with the brick with the lines on it, which is really weird. Stick that on there, and then a 2x3 slope, a 2x4 plate, 1x2 with clips, and then 2 more wavy bricks. And then another 2x4 plate, and then a dark gray 1x2 with 1 stud on top, and then the 2 tan 2x2 bricks with studs on the side, and 1x2 bricks with studs on the side, and then 1x2 plates, and then, whoa, come on. And then 2 dark gray 1x2s with clips. Okay. And then we will add 2 more 1x2 clips. 1x2 with clips. And then we flip it. Do it on the other side. 1x2. 1x2 with clips. 1x2 with clips. 1x2 with clips. 1x2 with clips. Fantastic. Alright. Then we add the rounded black 1x2. Take this slope piece. Add another rounded 1x2. Add a 1x2 with 1 stud. 2 of those. And then add a tan stud. Pop that on right here. Nice, nice. Okay, then we start on the big part. Take this 1x6. a 1x2 triangle piece and another triangle piece and a 2x2, 1x3, another 2x2, and that snaps on like this, like this. Nice, nice. It's a very nice angle to that. Alright, now we do the other side. Gray, or white, 1x6 with a 1x2. Is this the right piece? Yes, it is. 2x3 slope piece, sort of, angle, triangles, more triangles. Then a 1x3, and a weird one, 2x2, and another weird 2x2, and then pop that on here. That's looking good, looking good. Okay, now we do the top, which is these last two pieces. Very nice. And then more triangle angle pieces. Gotta love those triangles. And then two more hinge pieces. Are these in the right spot? Yeah, they are. Okay, perfect. And then that pops on top of here. This is going to take some struggling, probably. Take some more white 1x2s. We are out of those. What? Need 4 more white 1x2s, and I have 0. So, yeah, we gotta go searching again. That's gonna be fun. Yay. I will leave you here, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Just pardon the time, I guess. pop these last few pieces on. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we stick this on here. Very carefully so it doesn't implode in our hands. Nice, nice, nice. Is this supposed to be more well secured? Hopefully you're putting more pieces on. Yes. Okay. Dark gray, right angle pieces. And then dark gray 1x1s with one stud on top. And then a 1x2 white slope. Then a 1x2 with a clip receiver, I guess you call it. And this flag looking piece. Stick that there. Nice, nice. Looks good. Okay. Then 2x3 with 1x3s with two studs on top. With goofy looking pieces. And then take this guy, stick that on there. And then these two sharp angled 1x2 brick slope pieces. These names are getting really complicated. I'm just overthinking it, which is fine, but we are so close to finishing. Thanks to my one person watching right now. Huge shout out. You're awesome. Oh man, we're so close. This goes here. Where does this go? Like this. Awesome. So, these was just what the person was using instead of the person who had this before me, which was using instead of the flat pieces. They were using actual just 1x3 plates. But we're not skimping out on that. So, you pull the boosters off and then slide this big thing on here. Why isn't it going on? One second. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Okay, yes, so these come off too. That makes sense. So those will also go in the actual plane, in the actual space shuttle, and then boom, look at that. Looks a little goofy, but it's for aerodynamic purposes, not for looks. But yeah, that's it. We're done. I will see you when we start building the plane next, which will be within the next few days. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.